Hello, everybody. I'm here. I'm show starting soon. Come in, all my friends, ladies. Hope Kim in Colorado feels better today. I'm so worried about her. Lady, I see only one. Hmm? I see it. I don't know. I hope my notifications are going out. I'm not sure if they are or not. Everybody come in. I don't know what's going on with the notifications. So yeah. I don't know if this live is going to work or not because I think we lost our notifications. Let's see what happens. Ladybug, love you, Susan. Crystal and Airbag. Oh, that's so sweet. Everybody come on in. Let's talk some ghost stories. Let's have a fun night. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? I got on 30 minutes ago. Notifications worked for me. Did you get notification, Greg? You did? Brilliant. Greg, we're going to do a bit about paranormal experience. So this will be a good one for you. As you know, we're kind of a channel. We go from one extreme to the other. We like discussing everything, but anything underneath the kitchen sink. Um, so you got a notification. It's work for you. There's Mary Teresa. My channel seems to have the same problem with notifications. Oh, Greg, you only get 3 notifications per day. So I didn't know whether I used the 3 of them or not. So I think that's my last one. Until after 12 o'clock, they go back on again. Um, and I do almost 3 lives a day. 10 o'clock in the morning live. Hi here, bag. Hi Rocco. Hello, love. How are you doing? Hi Teresa, my darling. Hi, lady love bug. Ladybug love. Yeah, I said it right. And Craig is in the room. He is absolutely brilliant with the ghost stuff. No. And here back um has an amazing picture. And I believe he was in a vortex. Craig, you probably heard about vortexes, right? Bet you did. Yeah, I normally try to do around 2 3 lives as well. Yeah, that's how you build a channel, Greg. That's how you build. You gotta keep coming on and you make sure you do the same time every day because people will expect you and try. The best thing to do is try and schedule in your lives as well. Schedule them. That helps a lot with your subs. And interaction with subs is a big deal. Calling out their names, talking with them. Wish I could come up on panel, but I'm feeling ill, just being sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Greg, you're sick. That's a shame because we could have had you on panel with Hairbag. Because Hairbag is going to come on panel, and you wouldn't be the only male there. So and it would have been interesting, and we would have liked to hear your input about things. Because you actually do the ghost stuff, and your lives are pretty interesting. But we're going to wait for it. You're feeling rough. That's because you were drinking yesterday, Greg. But it'd be nice if you can put a little bit of input in, if you can come up and panel for 5 10 minutes. Even that, you're not going to be the only male. I promise you. I want you to see Hairbag's picture. It's you only had 3 beers. Okay. Well, I mean, sure. If you had 3 beers or 10 beers, that's you're an adult. Um, you felt it. You felt ill before that. Oh, okay. You don't have to see, do you? What were you feeling ill? Feeding the chickens, but still listening. No problem, Teresa. Greg, what are you feel? How are you feeling ill? What's your symptoms? You got a horrible cold and on your chest. Oh, okay, okay. Right, you can stay and chat then. We'll wait till everyone comes in. I don't know. We might get a big number or a small number. I don't know how many's going to come in. We see is there anyone live right now. Wait for Crystal as well. Airbag's in chat already, I think. Let me check YouTube for a minute. Right. Yeah. Oh, my subscribers have gone up. Oh my god. I've 777. Wow. I'm nearly close to get monetized. Let me check and see if it's on. La-di-da. Well, I mightn't stay on long if, turn on some Netflix. Give me a minute. Just, whoa, that's great. Yeah, I'm subject. Hi, Jackie H. Honey, how you doing? We probably won't do a long live. Unfortunately, Craig is not feeling well. Yeah, Craig, it's been really busy. I've been answering a lot of emails from my subs. I mean, I do a lot of interaction. I do some interaction from WhatsApp to America. So I interact with my subs in a different way as well, which are things we discuss that we don't want on, YouTube, you know. And I'm trying to support people who have some difficulties going on. So I'm really one of those interactive kind of people. I love interacting with people, to be honest. I just like that's just me. Um, what what time is it where you are, Susan? I always forget. It's 11:08 UK time. So it's dark. It's dark. So yeah. 2300 hours and 8 seconds. Well, 9 seconds now. Anyway, or 9 minutes, whatever. Waiting for Crystal G to come in. Well, just give it time for some people to come in. Hairbag's in here. He will be coming up on panel. Greg, you can stay in the chat if you're not feeling well. Yeah, take some lessons of advice from me, Greg. When your subs, may your emails, I always answer your emails. I always interact with your emails, interact with your subs. Always interact with them. And I noticed that you do that. Just a bit of advice, really. It's really nice to have a nice community. Yeah, I have a great community, a great here, and it takes time to build. It doesn't happen overnight. Just and then because I have Australian people, 1 second. I have Australian people as well, so I kind of do early lives for them. I made them have to lock myself out. There we go. Forgot to put my banner up. Idiot that I am. There. Gotta come from a different hours like you do. Yeah, you should do different hours than me. So what I'll do for you, Greg, is I'll come over to yours when you're live. Bring some of my people with me. So when you go live, let me know. We'll drop your link and we'll all jump over there. Um, and before you know it, you'll have a room full of people because people will follow me. Trust me, they follow me. Sounds good. My subs normally follow me, so you know. I'm late. Yes, Crystal, you are 11 minutes late to be precise. I'm gonna drop you the link. If Hairbag's in the room, take the link as well. Greg, if I would love you to take the link, but you're telling me you're not well. It's either you're not well or you're shy. It's one or the other. There's no need to be shy. There's the link. So let me know, Craig, when you're gonna go live next, and I will be live on mine, and I'll shut my live, and we'll jump over to yours. That's what I can do for you. And people normally follow me, so you know. Crystal, there's the link. Hairbag, if you're in the room, there's the link. Hi, Canadian girl. Oh, you're welcome, Greg. You owe me when I moved to London. An ice cream. One cornetto, give it to me. Hi, Canadian girl, honey. Let's see, will Eileen come in? Eileen's a bit of fun. Or she might be over in the tavern drinking again. I don't know. Right, we've one person coming. It's Hairbag. 1 second. Crystal.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Hairbag. Hey, Susan. Hey, everybody in
Hey,
chat.
Crystal.
Hey, everybody. Lady Lovebug, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Yeah, I'll get you an ice cream and we will feed the ducks. Yeah, okay, Greg. That's when I go
That's
to London.
funny. I'm just finishing ice cream.
Greg said he's going to take me out for an ice cream. Well,
Hey, you got your first date.
He is. He's going to take you out
friends.
for ice
No, it's
cream.
friends. Well, it's only friends.
I
don't mind.
know I'm picking. Only picking.
Yep. Get you an ice cream and we can feed the ducks. I'd be sick again if I eat ice cream. If you have a chest infection, don't touch ice cream, Greg. I have chest infection going on. You know. I hope it's not the sea. Have you got the home test, Greg?
Oh, no, he's
So how are
sick.
you two doing tonight?
Tonight, anyways.
I'm doing pretty good. I took some of Susan's advice and I did go to a thrift store because I can't afford to replace everything in the house now. But I'm changing some things around to get rid of some memories.
Right.
Right.
Because it's kind
Which
of
helps.
painful. I got some lamps, different lamps for my bedroom. I got some different vases, just some things, inexpensive things from the thrift store. I mean,
right.
I just wasn't willing to go out until I start getting, the child support and stuff, go out and spend a lot of money right at this moment.
Well,
that was, I sprayed something, sorry.
Change the house around, make a feature wall, maybe paint it, do all different things, make it for you and your daughter. You feel better. When you come in the home, you'll think, oh, it's different,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it works.
I'm still getting stuff.
For him, it's like he doesn't have all these reminders. It's like out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. That's why I told you what I was telling you this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a lovely, very long conversation with Mary Teresa, which is really nice.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I goes, oh damn, I have to get off. I've been talking to her over now or something. I goes, I have another live. Hi, Robin Lennon. How you doing, honey?
Oh man. Oh,
I'll
sorry
bring that
about
up,
that.
Crystal. Message for you.
Hmm?
There's a message there for you, Lady Bug Love. Crystal, my heart goes out to you. Breakups are hard no matter what. And she's giving you love. Um, she'll be okay. I'll check in on
Thank you
her the
so
whole
much,
time.
Ladybug. Hi, Rocco. Thank you for your support. It's very difficult. I don't know, some people have been through this
Mm,
probably more than should be, because of divorce rates and everything. But it's difficult, and I know it's going to pretty much take me
it's
a full year to recover.
look, time
Yeah.
is a healer, and that's all I'll say. And the starting of your change is to change the home around. So you come in and you're not having these reminders every hitting you in the face.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
And
a
two,
freak of nature. I
remember
would jump
everybody
on my
here is
furniture out of my
behind you.
house and put everything new back in. I'm just crazy like that. Um, just so I don't remember crap. But it
yeah,
time, give it time. But I think you're holding up really well, to be honest. Yeah, it's tough going. Yeah, Greg. Oh well, she'll be okay.
yeah.
Um,
I'll
I'm
survive.
supporting her. I'll survive. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will have to tell you guys, this is not the first rodeo with my husband. But it's going to be the last because I can't keep going through this. So,
Change the energy in the place. There you go.
yep.
I said it this morning, Greg. I got in there before you.
Good for you, Crystal.
Yeah, I
And
just
my
won't let
dad,
anybody treat me badly
mm,
anymore.
my dad is going to support her if she needs that as well. She spoke with him.
In my opinion, is lost.
A woman without what? Hold on. A woman without a man is fish, like fish without a bicycle. Good, Susan. Oh God, Greg, you're killing me. Anyway,
That makes no sense.
I get it. It's an English thing. Right.
You
15
know who I
people in.
used to love? Benny Hill. That man was funny as hell.
Who?
Benny Hill?
Oh, Benny Hill. I thought you said Denny.
Oh, no. Oh my God. I used to laugh my butt off at him.
Found found it funny, Craig. Oh, did you tell Craig? Did you tell a friend about your milk? Not to be drinking your milk. I never liked Benny. I never liked Benny Hill.
Really.
Here, bag. It must be uh over the punting.
Oh, yeah. He was pretty big over here.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. If you hear me, I'm wiping down these lampshades, so I'm sorry.
Hi, Kelly.
He hasn't come back. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Monty Python. Oh, Greg, I have the DVDs for that. That's very funny. I would watch them all day long. Only for I could be bothered plugging in my new DVD player. The DVD player is opened, and the remote control is in the plastic bag and everything still. Yeah, okay. I got it to match my TV, but yeah, I didn't use it yet, and it's been sitting there for a year. Teresa's doing okay. She's doing pretty good. I think she's in chat. Kelly, I had a long conversation with her after. Well, after coming off, I I like bottoms as well. It's funny, yeah. Monty Python, they're funny as hell. I have both DVDs. I have the full Monty Python, and I have the Holy Grail. Greg, you know what I mean?
The Holy Grail.
Mm. Well, yeah. Anyone know bottom? I don't know. I've probably seen it before, Greg, but I can't remember. Hi, Katie Mason, my honey.
Hey,
How you
Katie.
doing, Katie?
Hi, Katie.
That's funny stuff, Greg, isn't it? You could watch them all the time. If you're feeling sad, just turn them on. They'll have you laughing. So, anyways, getting on with the program. We've 17 people in chat. Normally it's bigger, but it's okay. Um,
So
what's
you
the
said you had a
scariest
question.
thing?
Yep.
What's the scariest thing? Whatever happened to you? Paranormal.
Paranormal.
Any paranormal activity?
I actually do have a story.
Go ahead, Crystal.
So I saw, my daughter kept telling me, she would call me at work. This is when I worked in the office, my oldest daughter, that she was seeing things in the house. And she would say it was like a black shadow. And she got so scared, she took off and left and, got in her car and took off and left. And
Hello. Go ahead, Crystal.
anyway, so she called me at work and she was telling me that she was really scared. And of course, I laughed because at that time I didn't believe in ghosts. Okay. I was like, okay, it's okay. It's going to be all right. It's really nothing probably. And she's like, no, Mom, I swear, I swear. So I kind of joked at her for a little while. But then 2 weeks later, I saw it. Saw the same thing that she was describing. And it freaked me out. It was like this this tall, like shadow person, like black shadow. So I said some prayers and did some sage, and I don't even, really believe too much in sage, but I would try anything because I was so scared. Well, my younger daughter had a friend come over, and my younger daughter knew nothing about we didn't want to scare her, so she knew nothing about this. And her friend said that she saw something, and I told you to draw. I'm like, okay, can you draw me what you saw? It was the same thing I saw. It freaked me out. So she saw it too. So I'm like, okay, it's not just a family defect that we're seeing this stuff. There's an outsider, and she saw it. But I was
Did
so
she see it in
so
your face
frightened.
that you knew? Did she see it in your face that you knew?
No. This was like weeks later. We'd forgotten all about the incident. We tried to let it go, and then
No,
my
what I'm
younger
saying is when she drew the picture and it was the same thing you had seen,
yes.
could she see it in your face that you recognized it?
I don't know. I don't remember because it was a while back. I don't remember my reaction. I really don't.
Okay, just wondered.
But so I couldn't chalk it up to, oh, it's my imagination or it was my daughter's imagination. You know, multiple people had seen this thing. And so I slept with the light on for a while, put it that way.
Okay. I'm going to say something now. I'm not going to interrupt and saying hello to everybody. So what I'm going to do instead is leaving people speak. And what I'll do is I'll highlight your comments. That's recognition to say I'm watching, I'm reading what you're saying. Just so you know. Because when someone's telling a story, I don't really want to go, hello, and all this. So I'll highlight your comments. That's my recognition to say, right, I know I'm reading them. Okay. Just so you know. Go ahead, Crystal.
Oh, I was done. It was a short little story. And now I'm going to let somebody else have the opportunity to tell theirs.
Hairbag. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Airbag, you're on next. Come on down if the price is right.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, I need your help. I'm gonna need my daughter's help for this.
You have a crush on Justin? Oh, sweetie. He's gay.
Who has a crush on Justin?
Jazzy. He's married,
Aw.
honey.
Well, you know what? Gay guys are so good looking, and it makes me mad because I see a good looking
Okay.
guy and I'm like, ooh, he's gay.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Right. Here we go with the picture.
Right
Here,
there.
but you gotta bring that closer to the.
Turn it.
Okay, here. Bring it right close. No, you gotta. No. Turn it.
Hang on,
No.
hang on.
Right. Bring it right up. Can you bring up a little bit more? Now.
Jen, keep it there.
Okay, Greg.
It's hard because I got to go backwards with how this
Hmm.
is.
No, we can't see it at all. You bring it up. Greg,
For
can you
some
see in
reason, I
that
can't
photo?
get it centered. Trying to get it so that you don't get that glare. There
There
we
you
go.
go. There you go. There you go. Leave it right there. Right, Greg. You're a ghost hunter. Can you see what's going on in this picture? Yeah, at the bottom there. Right. Now, Craig, can you explain, since you're into this ghost hunting stuff, what is that? Is that a vortex?
It's all over this picture.
It's all over. It's up at the top of the branches.
Yeah,
There.
it goes up
Goes
into
right
the
around.
top of the trees. You can see where it bends in the one just over my head.
And if you just bring it up higher from the bottom into the middle and up higher again. See this, Greg? Can you see this? It's going right around the tree there as well. Now,
Then right down in here, I don't know if you can see it.
yeah, we can. It's almost like it's
And then
wrapped
it looks
around
like
you.
it goes into the um bottom part of the frame here.
Mm-hmm. Greg saying
But
it looks
yeah,
like an energy of some sort. See, Greg?
I think
Mm-hmm.
it looks like sometimes ghosts can come as mist because it looks misty to me.
Right. I think, in my
leave that up.
opinion,
I want to see what he says because I have no clue.
it's okay. Hold on. Looks like orbs. Uh,
Oh, it's more
I
than
can
that.
see what
There's
looks like an arm.
it's like a fog there, or somebody had a big cigar and it was smoking all over, and nobody was
That one
smoking.
person fell down.
Wispy, right?
They're not orbs, are they? Because orbs are just little roundy things.
Yeah.
That's more like a vortex, I think. Greg, what do you think? I mean, why the fuck is everyone falling down? Yeah, yeah, it's an energy, a spirit. It's a great capture. I'm left on my own. They all fell down because we're doing a haunted night. That never happens. The hell? It was captured, I think, in Florida. I mean, I can't confirm that until Hairback comes back up. But my co-host and my other one fell down. What the hell? That's so weird. Hold on, it's Hairback. I don't
That's
know what happened there, Hairback.
strange. I don't either.
Both of you just dropped down.
It was like do 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 do.
I was like, where's my co-host gone?
Yeah,
You know, one went first and then the other one went. I was like, what the hell?
we both dropped at the same time.
That never happens, yeah.
Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have showed that picture.
I have a Bible in my bedroom, I'll be okay. um, Greg's email, if anyone wants to email him, is there. Um, of course, I'll do my show, my email. If Greg wants to email me, of course, you're gonna have to email me, Greg, because it's not good for a girl to email him.
Done it. Heart, heart, heart.
Hi, Kim, my honey. How are you doing, honey? Are you feeling better? Please send stories above. Okay, there's Greg's email address, guys. Um, where did Crystal go? That's a good question. And you know what happened? Both of my co-hosts fell down. Boom, gone. Never happened before. I'm left there by myself. Yeah, I feel better, a little bit better. Oh, Kim, I'm really praying for you, honey. You take care and you rest up, honey. Um, I think what happened there? I think, in my personal opinion, that is definitely a vortex of some form. I believe there's more spirits than what it looks like. I believe there was a cluster of spirits. Um, we're meant to be telling ghost stories, and I do
I
have a
think
ghost
it.
story.
I think it could have been a cluster of them too, because there seems to be so many branches that are off of whatever it is.
Greg, my email address is running at the top of the screen there. If you want to take that down, your one's up there for anyone who wants to email you, some ghost stuff. I have a really honest, true story I'm going to tell you. A vortex is called portable. Yeah, I know, Greg. I do know a bit about paranormal stuff. Um, I have experienced some paranormal stuff in a horrible, disgusting way, believe it or not. Um, Greg, did you ever hear of the place called Oakhampton? It's in Devon. I lived in a house in Oakhampton, and it was a private rented property, and I lived there for about a year. Yeah, you know Oakhampton, right? Okay. I lived in a house there, and the day I moved in, I felt that there was a heavy feeling on that house. Um, so we didn't. Our furniture was coming from Tavistock, which Greg, you probably know that place as well, because it's in Devon. Our furniture was coming from Tavistock to Oakhampton, and the van didn't turn up till the following day. So we ended up buying blown up mattresses. And the first thing that stood out in my mind was I could hear someone running upstairs. You can sense the energy, yes, you can, 100%. And I had a bad feeling about that house from the minute I took the keys when I went in that door. Um, I heard someone running upstairs, and the first thing I thought to myself, my furniture wasn't even delivered yet. There was absolutely nothing upstairs, no furniture, not a thing, not even a bag, nothing. And I heard footsteps running, and I thought to myself, oh my God, I'm after signing a contract for a year. I'm screwed. I'm after paying my deposit, blah, blah, blah. That was all right. Furniture came, moved all the furniture in, didn't think much of it, kind of tried to pass it off. Then strange things started happening. Um, I used to go downstairs and smoke out the back garden, a cigarette. And when I went down there one time, I'm not joking ye, I went down and all my cupboards were wide open, and I said, "What the hell is that?" So what I did was close them and thought maybe I done it, but I said to myself, "No, I didn't do it." So I said, I'll wait in my bedroom for an hour." I went back down again, and the same cupboards were all opened again. And I said, "Right, I'm not bloody dreaming this shit. This is real." So that was fine. It was getting a long period of time I started staying in that house. Bad things kept happening, and I'm not joking you. A poltergeist activity, yes. I'm going to tell you, Greg, what they did to me, and I swear to you, this is true. I was lying on the sofa. I fell asleep watching TV, and I felt that there's someone. I thought it was my partner at the time because I did have a partner. Fucked off and left me on the couch and went up to bed, and they left the TV on, and I fell asleep, obviously. And next minute, I was lying on the sofa, and someone caught my leg and pulled me right off the sofa. That's not the first time that happened. That happened 3 or 4 times. That's a good question, Greg. We did a bit of research into that property, and we found out that there was a family living in there, and that the father had hung the daughter and hung himself. So what happened was the things kept happening in that house. So I packed up and I was getting ready to move to Hollington, where I am right now. And I'm not joking you. I literally got all my furniture, put it in the garage. I got the charity shops. Greg, you probably know about this. The charity shops to take all my furniture. I gave it all away for free for charity. And I bought brand new furniture for my property here. I didn't even want to take the furniture with me. And then I got a Catholic priest down because I'm a Catholic to bless this apartment. And that was the worst experience I had. But before that, before I moved here, I left out a part. I couldn't get a Catholic priest down in Oakhampton, and I rang up. I don't know, was it a Protestant religion? I don't know what religion it was, but it was Christian. And I said, I need to speak to a priest. He said, I'm not a priest. I said, are you a man of God? You practice religion? Yes, I am. I said, that's grand enough. I'll have you come down to my house. I had paranormal activity happening. But when the priest came down and did blessings, it calmed down for a bit. But then it got worse. It got way worse. But it came to the time where we were moving out. So all we ever took when we moved out of that property, we gave all the furniture away, and all we ever did was take bags of clothes. That's all we took. I wouldn't bring the furniture or nothing with me. I gave it all away. Bought all brand new furniture. That's my experience, and I'll tell you that was the worst experience I ever felt in my life. And the minute I walked in that door, I knew there was something wrong at that house because there was almost a heavy feeling to it. And when I heard the people someone running in the bedrooms before furniture was even put in there, after the blessing, it did get worse, Greg. Yes, it did. It did get worse. I did get the man of God, a man of, I don't know what religion, I can't remember what religion, but he was Christian. I think he was Church of England or something, I'm not sure. Um, he's called a pastor, so I think he's a Church of England. I was like, are you a priest? No. I said, are you a man of God? Yeah, that's good enough, come down. So he did the blessings, and he says to me, he looked at me and my partner, and he said, which one is the religious one? And he was kind of looking at me, and I said, well, I am. I'm the one, like, who knows my religion. I'm the one who keeps the Bible and stuff like that. He said, they're going for you. And I was like, what the hell? So he gave me blessing, and he said, if this gets any worse, call me back. We can do something about this. But, I beelined out of that property so fast. I didn't even take the bloody, ask for I didn't even ask for my deposit back because I couldn't be bothered. I just wanted out. That was it. And that's my ghost story. That was the worst thing whatever happened to me. You don't blame me for liking it. I was gone. I even gave the furniture away just in case anything was attached to the furniture. And when I moved into this property, I got the place blessed and everything. So everything in my property is brand new because I gave all my furniture away to charity. Yeah, I did. I had brown leather sofas and all that. I gave them all away. Everything. I only took my clothes and personal effects belong to my kids and whatnot. I didn't, I didn't take any furniture at all because I do know that things can get attached to like a piece of wood or something, and I wasn't taking that risk. And I got a Catholic priest to come down and do this property. I got to bless all the property here, and now I don't have no problems. And I welcomed in and enjoying the spirit activity. That's the sort of thing that would creep me out. And when I would welcome in and enjoy the spirit activity, it was great. It was crazy. It was making me think I was crazy. I mean, coming down and seeing all the press doors opened, I was like, what the hell? You know? I was almost questioning my own mind at one point. It really was. And I was like, no, this is not right. So yeah, I was gone. I didn't even go back to get the deposit. I think it was £600 or £700 deposit. I left them keep it. And I don't know where Crystal's gone. So Greg, what kind of haunting do you think that was? Because it was definitely a haunting. What the hell is going? I normally don't do your experience, but it's a very serious haunting, really. Poltergeist? I thought so. I thought it was poltergeist, to be quite honest. It was playing with my mind. It was messing me about. It was dragging me off of sofas. And I was counting down the days for the time that this flat was refurbished so I could come in. You know. And I did. I dumped all my furniture and everything, gave it to charity. A big van came along and picked up all the furniture, took it away, gave them for free. And that's my story of the haunting in Oakhampton. And I was gone to Hollington. And I don't know why everyone's dropping down off my channel. This is just crazy. It's a tormented, unrested spirit. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Yeah, Greg, you can ask me again another time, when you need to write it all down. And I will, like, literally, you have 13 watching, and that weird. Number 13 is not a good number. And my numbers are normally bigger than that. Yeah, Kelly, that really happened. Honest to God, it really happened. And I think the fact that we got a man of God, we'll say, like a pastor or whatever, of Church of England, to bless it, I think we even made it worse. We made it worse. Yeah. So I was like, oh, God, don't worry, Susan. It's not this property. It was in a different one in Oakhampton. Um, I'm worried why everyone's dropping off my panel. That never happens. My God. So, has anyone got any stories they want to write in chat? Craig, have you any experiences? And I've also seen shadows in that house as well. I was catching them out the corner of my eye. Um, yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I have your email above there, Craig, and I put my email at the bottom scrolling. So if you get a pen and write that down, Just send me an email and I will write to you. I lost internet connection and okay, that's so strange. Hairbag fell down as well. Even bringing up the subject, I think, when that is God's honest, as true as I'm alive, a real story. Yeah, just Greg, send me an email. Just write me something stupid. Hi, blah blah blah, and I'll do an attachment onto it. It's easier for me to do it that way. Um, and I'll write down every single thing what happened and how we do got the man. We'll call it a priest in and bless the property and I swear to God, I gave away some beautiful furniture for nothing. I just got rid of it all. Yeah, I had the most beautiful leather sofas, the most comfortable ones. Just email me something with hi Susan, it's Greg, something stupid, and I can do you an attachment onto that. I'll just reapply and write down all the stuff when I get time. I'm very busy because my channel is growing. Crystal, I dropped you a link. Yeah, I'm not doing a go. Like Craig is saying that he has a chest infection.
Hey, it was so weird. I just completely lost internet. And then I had to wait for it to
Just
come back up.
that's because I bloody talked about my story and I mean Bodhi just dropped straight off the panel.
Yeah.
And then the number 13 came up on my I was like, what?
That's weird.
We've gone from 13 to 18 now. But that is a godforsaken true story. I'll never forget it. It's true. Hi, Shorty, honey.
Hey, Shorty.
I wouldn't, but not to keep, not well to keep coughing. Horrible chest infection. He's a chest. Greg, you can come up another time. Don't worry about that. If you have a chest infection, that's okay. Hi, Kimmy. Kimmy's back.
Hey,
Hi, Betty
Kim.
Boo. So, anyone else in chat, have you any ghost stories? You know, the most strangest thing is I start opening my trap and both people drop down and I'm the only one left and I'm like, what the hell? That didn't happen earlier on. Hi, September and Son.
Hey, September.
So, that is the ghost story. That's a true story. It really happened. I'm starving, but nothing tastes right. Food is gross. Oh, Kim. Oh, honey, I'm praying for you, sweetie.
Oh, is hair back coming back up?
I don't know. Both of you dropped down at once.
It's so weird.
Yeah, that's
It,
never happened.
it may have been the ghost.
Do 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 do. Hi, Monica. Hi, Betty Boo, sweetie. Rocco.
Hi, Betty Boop, Monica, and Rocco.
Hi, Shorty.
So, does
Beautiful,
anyone
beautiful, beautiful Shorty.
is anyone interested in coming up and sharing a ghost story? You know, an
Well,
experience that they've had?
Greg has a chest infection, so
Yeah,
you
but
know.
other people. There's other people in here.
Anyone else? Anyone else has ghost stories? Kim, that's good to hear, honey. Still at 94.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's steady. So, hold
Hey,
on,
Dolly UK.
bring this up. When my sister was dying, she said a man kept sitting on the edge of her bed. She could not see his face, dressed all in black, and he got up, walked around the room, and sat back down. Wow, wow. I don't know if that might have been a loved one to take her. That's I've heard of that as well.
Hmm.
I've heard of that kind of stuff. Craig, what's your input on that one? You're the mastermind of the ghost stuff. You can type. We know you can't come up. Great story, Dolly. Yeah. Craig, have you heard of that one? That stuff before when people are getting ready to pass, that loved ones come to take them.
I've heard of that. I've heard that they see their loved ones. A lot of hospice nurses say the same thing that they talk to. They think they see their loved one like there to welcome them.
Hi, Karen, honey. How you doing? Yes, Susan, her fella died and came. Wow, wow. Yeah, many do see their loved ones. Mm, very interesting. I don't know what happened to Hairbag and Crystal. Just both of them dropped down all at once
Hmm.
when I opened my ghost story mouth. Um, but yeah, what a day. What a day. Crystal, have you any more stories?
No, that's the only time I've ever seen
Oh,
anything.
no. Both her boyfriend, they both died of cancer. Bless them. Hmm. So he came for her at the end. I've heard of that so many times. Please keep chat respectful. If you have a ghost story,
Hey,
please
Karen.
share. Yeah, Karen's in here.
I can't believe nobody else has a ghost story.
Anyone else got any ghost stories they want to share? Any at all? Anything? Yeah, it is for Dolly. It's a sad story, but in another side of it, it's a comforting thing to know that he came for her. So I think that's. I've heard of that before. I genuinely have. Um, I've heard of other people like their loved ones coming for them when they're on their deathbed and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I hope Hairbag's okay. I don't see him in
He
chat.
he fell down. Both of you fell down. I'm like, what the hell? And then the number 13 came up, and then it went from 13 up to like 34 within minutes. Ah, but that's the ghost stories. I mean, not many people have ghost stories in chat at all. Apart from Dolly UK had some. Where did Hairbag go? Oh, he fell off.
Oh, he needs to come back.
Both of them, Crystal and Hairbag, fell off together
Mm-hmm.
again.
At the same
That
time.
was twice.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Johnny.
Oh, Karen wants a link. She's got a story.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, Karen's welcome to come up. We love Karen. Karen may have something. There you go, Karen, honey. Mm-hmm. Right, so we have Karen.
Hi. How are
Hi,
you?
Karen, honey.
How are you?
Hi,
Good.
Karen.
Good.
Hi. I probably said this story. Well, I know I've said this story. I probably said it on Vintages or Shorties. I don't remember.
Yeah, you didn't
Ever
say here.
since I was a little girl, I remember when my mom and dad were together. I was very little, and there
Mm-hmm.
used to be a little girl that I would always see, and she was always there. And I remember my grandmother telling me that she remembers me being in a crib and throwing a ball up, and the ball would come back down, like somebody caught it, and then it, would come back down.
Uh-huh.
Well, um, I remember thinking when my parents got divorced, I finally was like, oh, I don't want to see this girl anymore, because I was kind of nervous as I started to get older. Well,
Right.
long story short, I get now, years later, I get married to my first husband, and I'm in my first house, the one my husband and I built at the time. And people would see this little girl, and
Uh-huh.
and I would say, well, what does she look like? And they would describe her. It was the same girl, my grandmother, who had come at the time, and she's seen her, and she's like, oh, the little girl's here. And I was like, well, that's nice. I don't want to see her. Fast forward, I get divorced and I move into my house now. And I
Mm-hmm.
never really talked about it because it was like, nobody's going to believe me,
Mm-hmm.
And it was my daughter's boyfriend at the time. His name was Chris. And I was downstairs watching TV in my basement. I had a finished basement. All of a sudden, this kid just comes running down the stairs screaming, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I'll never be back. And I'm like, looking at, like, my daughter comes down and she's like, she's trying to get him, like, come back, come back. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with him? And she said, oh, he's seen the little girl. I'm like, oh, because my daughter had mentioned it or whatever to me. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, here we go, So then my friend Chris, who lived with me, God rest his soul, he passed away. He had, and like I said, I never talked about it. And he comes out and he says to me, you got a guest in your house. And I looked at him and I'm like, guest in my house? What the hell are you talking about? And he's like, there's a little girl. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you never seen her? I went, no. What does she look like? And same thing, identical. Then my daughter, my grandson's first husband, he was in the shower. I'm in the laundry room downstairs. I'll never forget this. This was the best. I'm doing laundry. And he comes running down with the towel wrapped around him because he wouldn't get the clothes from upstairs. And he's putting on his dirty clothes, screaming that he's getting out of here. He's getting out of here. So what the fuck is wrong with you? She's here. You have something here. And I'm like, who? What? Like he threw me for a loop, And then
Mm-hmm.
he's literally trying to get his dirty clothes back because he just wants out of my house.
It scared him.
Excuse me. So I'm like, okay, he's a flipping idiot. But prior to all these people seeing it, my grandmother had come to my house here. She just passed away, my grandmother, in August. She was 99. And when I first bought the house, she had come up to see it. And she come in and she was sitting here and she says to me, oh, the little girl's here. I'm like, what little girl? Like, because I wasn't thinking of it at the time, And she's like, God, she follows you all over. She said, I guess she's your guardian angel. I was like, well, Nanny, I said, let her stay invisible to me because I don't want to see her. And then when I started to date my husband, the one who just passed away, he come out of the bathroom. He looked pale white. And I said, what's the matter with you? He goes, you have a little girl sitting in your hallway? I'm like, a little girl sitting in my hallway? He goes, yeah. I'm like, where? And he's like, don't you see her? I'm like, nah, I don't see her. So, which I really didn't, And I'm like, well, what does she look like? And he described her right down to the T. So apparently this little girl has been following me since I'm like about 7, 8 months old. And I'm 53 now. She's here with me all the time. She followed me. I asked to not see her, but everybody that comes in sees her in the same spot in the hallway between the bedroom and the bathroom.
Wow.
And
That's
she's
amazing.
exactly like how she was when I was a little girl. She was in a white dress. I'll never forget it. She had brownish, blackish hair, like in the middle of her back. And she just was a beautiful girl. I don't know who she is, where she came from, or why, but she has followed me right through. I was a kid, and
Wow.
apparently she's still here. So
Greg, what you make out of that?
Wow,
Is
I don't
that
think
like
I'd.
a spirit guide or
I
something
don't know.
protecting over Karen or something?
I don't know. But this is it's just been, and then like I know a few times like I get it feels like, and it's not her. I know it's not her. Whenever somebody close to me is going to die, um, I feel a presence, and that presence makes it known.
Right. Mm.
It's just really strange, and
I know. I
I
know the feeling.
prayed and asked for it to go away, but it happens every single time. So, and
Wow.
Karen, Worldwide Ghost Hunters wants to know, Karen, have you seen this little girl in other locations, or is it just your home?
it's just she's just apparently I don't see her anymore. But if like when I was with my mom and dad in the house, everywhere I moved, apparently she moved with me. I
Yeah.
don't see her
Mm,
anymore.
every
But
time
everybody
Karen moves,
sees her but me. They
mm,
encounter her, and it's only in my home.
Hmm.
it seems to have followed Karen since she
Yeah.
was a baby.
Yeah.
Greg,
My
what do you
grandmother
make out
told
about
me
that one?
they bowl with her. Yeah. And I remember her clear as day. You know.
She's attached to
Yeah,
you.
I used to play with her all the time when I was a baby, a kid. I remember it. I played with her, and my mother would ask me like who we talking to, and I don't know what her name was or anything. I don't remember that, but I know
Right.
she's been with me ever since. And it was really odd, like when I moved into this house in 2004, and my grandmother had, my mom had brought my grandmother up, and my grandmother came in, and she was sitting right at the kitchen table, and she's like, "That girl is here," and I'm like, "Who?" Because she threw me for a loop.
Mm.
What's she talking about?
Karen, they're saying your voice is vibrating, but you sound perfect to me. And they're
Yeah,
saying your voice,
sounds fine to me.
yeah, they're
Well,
saying, I'm reading chat, Karen, you're breaking up, love. Karen, your voice is vibrating.
Yeah, it must be on the other person's end.
oh,
She sounds perfect.
yeah. So, but I mean, she doesn't bother me, obviously. So I'm no harm.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she's been with me forever.
It's going in and out, Kelly said, when you're talking about her, Karen.
Hmm.
But you sound perfectly fine to
Yeah.
me, and we can hear you perfect.
Is it just with Kelly?
It was with a few people.
She
It
jumped up
sounds
there.
fine now. It's when she was talking about the little girl.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah, it was when you were talking about the little girl. They're saying there was an interference.
Wow.
Now they're saying you sound better now that you
Yeah.
stopped talking about her. Isn't that weird? Do you know, Hairbag and Crystal fell down for no good reason when I was talking about my experience.
Huh.
That's
She
so strange.
probably took to you as a play friend when you were young because you could see her and play with her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But why is she still following me? I mean, she's
Yeah,
no harm. I mean, I don't want to see because, like, I get nerve. You know what I mean?
She's
I
stuck
don't
in
know.
purgatory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. That's
So, but
a
yeah.
new one. I've
Mm-hmm.
heard of that spirits being they follow people. I know that.
Well, my husband, when he died, when he first died, he died in March. I was on
Mm-hmm.
panel. Yeah, I was on panel. I don't remember whose panel it was, and I had my recliner chair, but I had placed the remote control like towards the back of the chair. And Lynn, I think, could tell you she heard it. Tara probably heard it. A lot of people. And I was sitting and I was on panel. And I think my face was on that day. And all of a
Right.
sudden you hear this crash. And I was like, oh my God. And everybody's like, what was that? I heard that. I heard that. Now, I'm the only one in my house. The remote control flipped off my recliner and onto the floor.
Wow.
Then I felt my husband's presence. But then one night, you can ask Irish Rainbow about this. I had texted her in the middle of the night. I heard this snoring next to me. And I'm like, my husband died, but it sounds like him. And I sat straight up in the bed. And I kind of like looked over to where he used to sleep. And I can actually hear my husband snoring. But he was dead.
Oh, wow.
And it went away. I mean, it was for a few minutes. Not long. But I was like, what the fuck to myself? You know, like, so I had text Irish Rainbow and and I had talked to her about it. And she said, she was reading my cards and stuff. Yeah, it was him. It's really strange. Mm-hmm. But, you'd think that I would be scared.
But you're not.
But I was not scared.
Yeah. That's the strange thing about it.
Like,
That is strange.
normally I would probably jump out of the friggin' bed and go run and go and get the hell, whatever. But it didn't scare me.
Kelly said she remembers that one.
Okay, yeah, you remember that guy? Yeah, okay, she heard it. Yeah, it was just so weird. The remote, and I was sitting right on panel, and there was nobody in my house, and you can hear it smash. And I was just like, "What the frig?" Mm-hmm.
Well, when you were talking about the little girl, you said your voice was going in and out, but yet again, I'm hearing you perfect.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear what they're hearing, but I want to go back and because StreamYards record everything.
Yeah.
I want to go back and see that your voice go in and out, because to me, you sound perfect, like you're talking away to me,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when you spoke about the girl, your voice was cutting in and out, so we're saying.
Yeah.
Yes, her, she was breaking up. That's strange. And then suddenly when you stopped talking about that girl, you were all saying you sound perfect.
Yeah.
We're having some ghostly things happen here.
Yeah.
It's an interference.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Greg. And she sounded perfect to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, because she's probably, I'm in my house, so she's probably here, obviously,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You are in your house where she is. I'm going to have to go back in.
I just thought it was so strange. Like being a little girl, I moved. And then now, like I was young when I first got married, my first marriage, but she was in that house that was built. You know what I mean? It wasn't like there was another house. We built that house. She was there. People seen her and, but I would never talk about it. I'm like, nah, you're seeing things. You know what I mean? Like I never said, yeah, this is the story, because like I said, people would say like, you're fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
No, I know, I get it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. But then, and then in this house. So, it's just, but like I said, she don't bother me. I just don't want to see her because I think I'd get nervous, especially like you get up in the middle of the night and I'm going to the bathroom and I see her in the hallway. I'd probably fucking scream, like, especially now by myself. So, but.
That is the most strangest thing. Everyone said you were going in and out and you were crackling. But to me, when you were talking, and Crystal, you were on panel, we can hear you perfect, clear as day.
Yeah. I didn't hear any crackling at all.
I didn't hear anything at all, any interference.
Yeah. Wow, too bad you couldn't play it back. I wonder if I should, when I get off, maybe I can play it back by a little bit.
Yeah, you'll be able to play it back in a while.
Actually, you know what? I got it on my phone. Let me rewind it a little bit. And then I can put it up to see if we can hear it. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're going to hear yourself talking. Wait a minute.
Is anyone interested in coming up and sharing a ghost story?
Thinking, when my parents got divorced, I finally was like, oh, I don't want to see this girl anymore, because I was kind of nervous as I started to get older. Well, long story short, I get now, years later, I get married to my first husband, and I'm in my first house, the one my husband and I built at the time. and people would see this little girl, and I would say, well, what does she look like? And they would describe her. It was the same girl, my grandmother, who had come at the time, and she's seen her, and she's like, oh, the little girl's here. And I was like, well, that's nice. I don't want to see her. Fast forward, I get divorced and I move into my house now. Mm-hmm. And I never really talked about it because it was like, nobody's going to believe me, Mm-hmm. And it was my daughter's boyfriend at the time. His name was Chris. And I was downstairs watching TV in my basement. I had a finished basement. All of a sudden, this kid just comes running down the stairs screaming, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with him? I'll never be back. And I'm like, looking at, my daughter comes down and she's like, she's trying to get him, come back. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with him? And she said, oh, he's seen the little girl. I'm like, oh, because my daughter had mentioned it or whatever to me. So I'm like, oh, here we go, So then my friend Chris, who lived with me, God rest his soul, he passed away. He had, and like I said, I never talked about it. And he comes out and he says to me, you got a guest in your house. And I looked at him and I'm like, guest in my house? What the hell are you talking about? And he's like, there's a little girl. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you never seen her? I went, no. What does she look like? And same thing, identical. Then my daughter, my grandson's first husband, he was in the shower. I'm in the laundry room downstairs. I'll never forget this. This was the best. I'm doing laundry. And he was running down with the towel wrapped around him because he wouldn't get the clothes from upstairs. And he's putting on his dirty clothes, screaming that he's getting out of here, he's getting out of here. So what the fuck is wrong with you? She's here, you have something here. And I'm like, who? What? He threw me for a loop, And he's literally trying to get his dirty clothes back. He just wants out of my house.
It scared him.
Excuse me. So I'm like, okay, he's a flipping idiot. But prior to all these people seeing it, my grandmother had come to my house here.
I can hear it now.
Yep, I do too.
When I first bought the house, she had come up to see it. And she come in and she was sitting here and she says to me, oh, the little girl's here. I'm like, what little girl?
You can hear
because I wasn't
static.
thinking of it at the time. And she's like, God, she follows you all over. She said, I guess she's your guardian angel. I was like, well, Nanny, I said, let her stay invisible to me because I don't want to see her. And then when I
Oh my God.
see my husband, the one who just
You
passed
hear it?
away,
Yeah.
Yep.
out of the bathroom, he looked pale white. And I said, what's the matter with you? He goes, you have a little girl sitting in your hallway? I'm like, a little girl sitting in the hallway? He goes, yeah. I'm like, where? And he's like, don't you see her? I'm like, no, I don't see her. So, which I really didn't, And I'm like, well, what does she look like? And he described her right down to the T. So apparently this little girl has been following me since I'm like about 7-8 months old. And,
Every time I say girl.
3 now.
Yep.
Oh.
She's with me all the time. She followed me. I asked to not see her. But everybody that comes in sees her in the same spot in the hallway between the bedroom and the bathroom.
Wow.
That's so nice.
Exactly like how she was.
That's so weird.
I was a little girl. She was in a white dress. I'll never forget it. She had brownish, blackish hair, in the middle of her back. And she just was a beautiful girl. I don't know who she is.
See, every time I say girl.
She has followed me right through. I was a kid. And apparently she's still here.
Greg, what you make out of that?
Wow. I hear it on the back play.
Yeah,
Rob,
that's
I don't need to
strange.
tell and run, honey. This girl has been following me, so no matter where the hell I go, she's coming with me. Yeah. It's strange, right?
You was
Yes.
interfering and we heard you perfect.
Yes, you
know.
were crystal
Okay.
clear.
Yeah. And that's why I figured let me play it back. That is every time I mentioned her, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
There you go. Wow. I'm shocked. Because
I know that's
Tom,
why I
you
said, oh, let
telling-
me see if I can play it back. And I was going to shut it off because I'm like, okay, it's not doing it. And then right at the end, it started doing it.
Kim, not in Colorado, please.
No, she don't follow me when I travel, apparently. But she just
It's
lives.
there's a ghost
I
hunter
moved,
fellow.
lives in the house with me. Yeah.
EMF.
What's EMF?
I don't know. He does ghost hunting stuff, so he knows a lot.
It's
Well,
EMF. But what does that mean worldwide? Sounds like she is
yeah.
around. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what
She
does
was in
EMF mean? Mm-hmm. Thank God, Kim. Kim, she's harmless. Nobody else, they get stunned. But my husband would always say, I said, "Were you
electronic
scared?"
magnetic fields.
Yeah. I says to her, I said to my husband, I said, "Are you nervous?" And he said, "No," because he never believed in it, you know. And he's like, "Now I do." And I said to him, "Well, aren't you afraid or nervous?" He's like, "No." He's like, "She's a beautiful girl." He goes, "She's not scary." He said, it didn't faze me. I said, "Well, I don't want to see her." You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's the energy of the spirit that interferes with digital equipment. Okay. Okay.
So she's there with you. And we were hearing you. Me and Crystal were up here. Crystal, you're for witness. We did not hear that. We heard Camp Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I even made a comment, I
How
think, to say it
ghost
was on the
hunters
other person. It
capture
must be on the other person's end
spirits' voices.
Yeah.
because you were
Wow.
so clear.
Mm-hmm.
You were perfectly clear, like
I
there was
just wonder
nothing.
who she was. I wonder is she like a past relative of mine somewhere along the line? You know, then I had asked my grandma, I'm like, is she my twin? You know, could she have been my twin? And she said no. I was like, well, like, I wonder who she really is. You know what I mean? Like, was she an aunt or something to me, or something that like way back when? I don't know. You know, at night, start your voice recorder and ask questions, then listen back. No, that's okay. No. Mm-mm. No, I don't want to do that. Mm-mm. I don't want to do that.
Energy of the energy. It's the spirit energy, Kelly. What
No.
did that interference to that? Because that static noise and all that that interference, we did not hear up here on panel.
Mm-hmm.
And Crystal is there for witness.
Yep.
Sounds sounded
Aaron, I
perfectly.
want you to come stay. Warn me. That's scary. No, it's not. Honestly, I remember talking to my daughter's first boyfriend, Chris, and he eventually did come back. And I said, "What?" He said, "It just, I didn't expect it." And I said, "Well, are you scared? Did it like nervous? Like?" And he said, "No." And he's seen her many times over. She was always sitting in the corner, in between, going down my hallway, right before the bathroom. And what you call it? My friend Chris, same thing. You know, many people that my ex-husband. I mean, many people. I mean, I can go down a list of people, and what you call it? They all got nervous at first because they didn't expect to see a little girl, you know, because obviously she didn't live here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
So they all said the same thing. They were not scared. They were all skeptical prior to seeing her, but you know, they were not afraid. And my husband was the biggest skeptical.
Yeah.
Never believed in the cards and things and psychics, and he would say, "Oh, this is crazy, blah blah blah. You know, you people are crazy." And then one night, he just came out and was like, told me, and I was like, "You nervous?" He's like, "No, but now I believe." And he said he's seen it quite often. So,
I just heard a door open.
Oh, that was me.
yeah, I was gonna say, no, that wasn't on my
Sorry.
hands. No. No, I don't get any of that stuff, like things like moving or no. Supposedly, she just, if I move, she comes with me. Apparently, you know,
Wow.
been in probably according to my grandmother, like when I moved, when we moved out of the house, apparently she followed because my grandmother said she would see her. I just don't remember her from that point on, like after we
Yeah.
moved out of that one house, you know, um, because I was scared, I guess, I didn't want, but she's been with me ever since. She goes, if I move, she goes to the apartment or house I've ever been at, and
Yeah.
so.
There's an interesting one. Roman Lennon's asking you.
If a spirit has a quick, dramatic tick death, I believe they get confused and stuck on earthbound. Have you asked her if it's okay to go to heaven? Her mama's there. No, Robin, I don't. The last time I really actually interacted with her, I was a little girl. Like 4 or 5 years old. No, I'm not interacting anymore.
Robin, that's what they
Yeah,
call stuck ground and becomes an intelligent haunting.
yeah. I mean, I've saged my house. I did all these things to all my homes. You're not
Hmm.
going nowhere.
But she definitely started interfering with our thing there
And she's
because,
harmless. She's harmless. I mean,
well,
nothing bad has
you know,
ever happened. I don't. There's been places I honestly that I've walked into people's houses and I didn't, and I'm like, and I'm out of here. I'm fine. I gotta leave. I will not say because I get a terrible feeling, but I'm very peaceful. You know what I mean? Like
she's
nothing
harmless to you.
strange is happening. No pictures are flying off the wall. Like I'm not falling.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's more,
crazy. Yeah,
that's more poltergeist.
yeah.
I need to hop down and call my dad. I'll be right back up.
Okay.
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 So, I mean, like very few. I had the same feeling in my last place, Karen. Okay. Yeah, but she's been coming with me. So, I mean, she's been with me. Like I said, I'll be 54. So, like this girl's been with me for many years.
Well, that's just amazing how we started speaking about her, and
Yeah.
they were all hearing in
Yeah, that's
chat.
why I was like, "What are you
That
talking about? I'm breaking up."
yeah, and I was hearing you completely perfect, like
Mhm.
nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm reading chat, and they're all saying it. I'm thinking, but she sounds fine. Karen sounds fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait a minute, Iris. Family and spirit follows you does not mean they are earthbound. They are not in physical form, so they are free to roam. Hmm. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Iris, we got a lot of static as Karen was talking about the story. But us up on panel, we couldn't hear it, but everyone in chat could hear it,
Yeah.
which
Iris,
was very strange.
you can clarify. Remember the night I text you about my husband snoring and he, obviously he passed away and we talked about that. Iris can verify that. Yeah, because that's
Mm.
exactly. I sat straight up in bed and I'm like, what the fuck? you know. I don't know.
Well, that's an amazing story, and we got interference as you were speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But to me and Crystal, we were like, what are they talking about down in chat?
Mm-hmm.
They were saying, Karen, you're going in and out, there's static, and we're not hearing a single thing.
No, that's why I was like, I'm breaking up. What do you mean I'm breaking up? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was DD, Susan. What does DD mean, Greg?
Yeah.
DD. I don't know. Greg, explain what DD means.
Where is Worldwide Ghost from?
He's from the UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I moved to London, he sent me out for ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Karen. They will get your attention. Yep. My husband got my attention. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was, she was on,
Yep.
meant odd. Yeah, we had static interference as Karen was talking, Iris, about the little girl. But us up here in panel, we couldn't hear a thing wrong. We Karen played it back on her phone, then we could hear the static only on when Karen played it all back, which was quite weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't have any of that shit, Robin, where she's saying you're moving plate. No. Mm-mm. Just she's here. They
My
see
dirty cat.
her. Yep. Karen, your
Tell
husband
your
moved stuff
husband.
in the kitchen. Yes. Yes, I know. Well, I didn't want to say that. He was trying to get my attention. Yeah. Uh-huh. And she read my card. She's like, what was moved or whatever? I'm like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. But not the
Okay.
little girl. Yeah. My husband was trying to get my
Hereby,
attention.
you're back.
Oh, he's still with me.
I don't understand why you dropped down. You and Crystal dropped down and together again. When I was talking about my story, like
Uh-huh.
I had both of them just drop off panel. And that never happens.
Yeah. Well, no, Crystal said that she'll be right back though.
No, before that, Karen,
Oh.
before you came in even, they
Mm-hmm.
both of them dropped off twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like boom, two of them were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a load of static which you just played back, but me, you and Crystal could not hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, one day come over to one of my lives. Yeah,
Okay.
Colin may have a message for you from her. Interesting. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. Greg. I don't know if Karen wants to know. I don't know, Karen. Do you want to know?
Know what? I'm sorry. I shut the comments off.
Mm-hmm.
Know what?
I
Karen, one
bring her
day come
and
over.
highlight.
One of my
Yeah.
lives and Colin might have message for you from her.
Hola,
That's fine.
Lucy.
That's fine. As long as I don't see her, I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly
Hola.
fine with that.
Colin is a medium.
Mm. You want to drop your link, go so I can sub up to you? Could you do that?
Yeah, he has a wrench.
Yeah.
Drop your link, worldwide. Well, Greg, just
Yeah,
drop
I
your
mean,
link.
if she has, if yeah, I'll take a message, but I don't want to see her.
Yeah. Hi, Lucy, honey. He would be able to tell her
Yeah.
not
Well,
to show
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I've asked and I don't, and every time somebody lets me know, oh, I seen the little girl, whatever, and I'm like, no, I don't want to see her. I know she's here, but I don't want to see her.
Go get your link, yeah. There you go. Kelly got it for you. There's a link down there.
Okay, I'm gonna sub up to it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, actually, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, yeah, I just seen it. Mm-hmm.
Greg, that's 2 ice creams you owe me. You're getting another sub.
I subbed up.
There you go, Greg, another sub.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel I should be on panel tonight. Why, what's wrong here, Beck?
Why?
He
Did
said,
I
thank
do
you for it.
something?
No. He fell down twice.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Beg, you want me to get off and you feel more comfortable?
No, it's not you. He kept falling off twice, him and Crystal together.
Oh.
When I started opening my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Give a nice chat over there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Beck, what happened?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. His internet, or was it his internet? I don't know. But it wasn't just him what fell off. It was Crystal. Both of them dropped straight. Like the minute I started talking about my experience, both of them dropped straight away. Hi, Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite weird. The first time I did a ghost night, and we had some weird things happen. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know it is. That's worldwide ghost hunter. If anyone wants to sub up there, there he is. That's Greg there in the chat. Worldwide ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone to sub up them,
I
you can.
wonder, yeah, different time zones though with worldwide those for me to even
Yeah,
go
he
on,
kind of.
whatever.
I'll let you know, Karen, when he's gone live.
Okay. Yeah. So, but
He knows he would have came up on panel tonight, but he's a chest infection. He's not feeling well, so.
okay. Yeah.
But he came up on panel once, and he was reading us stories, and he's really good,
Uh-huh.
really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
where
now
Hairbag's not answering us. Hairbag, are you okay?
he's gone again.
Yeah, I know. Is he okay?
Hi guys, I just don't feel comfortable being up there tonight. Okay, Hairbag. I mean, did your internet drop off or what happened? Because you and Crystal fell off together again.
Mm-hmm. Is it because of ghost stories? Is that what you're talking about? You don't feel comfortable?
No, he had a picture and it was like a vortex.
Uh-huh.
And when he was shown that, we were talking about that, both him and Crystal felt was gone.
Huh.
So we had interference with you, we had interference when I started talking, and we
Yeah.
had interference when Hairbag
Mm-hmm.
was showing his picture.
Yeah. Huh.
We do love Hairbag on panel, and he knows that.
Yeah.
It's not because of Karen, or Karen don't think that at all.
Okay.
I don't think he feels comfortable because two things weird happened before
Okay.
even you came in. Before you even came in, I'm an empath, and I have had bad vibes tonight. Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I
The
get
two,
that.
see, two of them, he dropped off twice to him and Crystal
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
just before you even came in, like So, anyone else got any stories before we're done?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hairbag never falls off panel like that, never. And it
Mm-hmm.
was him and Crystal who fell off.
Hey, Nikita. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Shelly. I mean, oh, yeah, I'm doing okay. September and Son. Lucy.
Can is there he was he can any idea
No, I
what
have no idea what her name
name
is.
is? No.
No. Mm-mm. Cannot remember for the life of me. Cannot remember for the life of me. Mm-mm.
Did you ever have any names come to you?
Did I have any what?
Did you ever have any thought of names
No.
coming to you? No.
No. Mm-mm.
Nikita.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Sorry, you're having those feelings here, but yeah.
Hmm.
So now, guys, there you go. With interference, straight
Yeah.
straight off the back before Karen came in the door, even.
Yeah. Not everybody believes, and then there's people that believe and they get nervous, and
Yeah. Mm.
Mhm.
Oh, two strange things happened before you even came on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they were all telling me that you were breaking up and crackling. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, she's perfect. We can hear her perfect. And then when
Mm-hmm.
she played it back, we could hear it. And that's,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's kind of like captured there and then.
Okay, Hairbag. I just wanted to make sure I didn't do anything to you personally.
No, it's nothing to do with Karen at all.
Yeah.
It happened before you even came in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want you feeling that you did anything wrong or did anything. Because you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it could be, Hairbag?
Like a premonition, maybe. Just you go with your gut. If it tells you no, you just do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, guys, there you go. With interference and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
Make
Crazy.
my whole system didn't shut down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we kept dropping Hairbag and Crystal
They
off,
say
and
a
it was
lot of
really
people
weird.
have it. It's just that we don't want to be in tuned with it. There's a lot of people out there,
Yeah, because sometimes it's hard to talk about it because people will think
Like
something
I
wrong
said,
with
I'm
the
fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Mm.
why for years I didn't talk about. I mean, my grandmother knew and mom knew, but like I didn't talk about it because everybody'd be like, "Yeah, okay, Karen, you're fucking off your rocket," Well, what are you drinking? So
None of us are drunk.
yeah, no, but I didn't. Yeah, and then when the people came in, and it wasn't something topic of conversation that you usually have. Oh, by the way, I have this girl that's dead that lives in my house and appears occasionally. You know, like
I know, right?
you just don't. You just don't. You know.
Karen, look what Eileen's have to read out what Eileen read. She's
What?
fucking
Who?
lovely.
Nikita.
I brought it up on panel there, she can read it.
I'm 68 and I'm fighting the shit out of me. I'm more than likely have a heart attack, and my husband had me well insured. For fuck's sake, I wanted to be. Oh God. You know, that's what people think, and but believe it or not, if it's something peaceful or something, I don't think you'd be as scared as you think you would be.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. It's harmless. It's
Mm.
not demonic or anything evil at all.
Yeah.
But as Karen was speaking of that little girl, she was
Mhm.
interfering with her device.
Mhm. Yeah.
And Hairback showed things, and him and Crystal just dropped off, and I goes, "What
Mhm.
the hell?" Go
Yeah.
back and look at it. Look at
Yeah.
the replay when I'm
Like
done.
Robin just said, you know, Robin Lennon just said, yeah, it's not something you talk about at dinner. Hey, come on over. You might see this.
You might see yeah, it's true.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, my grandson, too. I forgot about him when he was little. I mean, he's 12 now, but when he was little, I seen him talking in the bedroom, in the spare bedroom here. I forgot about that. And I'm like, Joey, Joseph. And he's like, Nana. I said, who are you talking to? The little girl. I'm like, what
Mm-hmm.
little girl? He said, the little girl playing with me. I'm like, oh, okay. And I let it go. So I guess she was playing with him when he was little. And he was about
Right.
3 or 4 at the time. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Wonder.
I've never brought it up to him again.
Yeah,
That
she
was it.
wants
It was
to.
the first time, and that was it. And I never brought it up again. Like I said, he's 12 now. He hasn't said anything. None of the other grandchildren have said anything. Delilah, stop. It's my daughter's dog. Sorry. So, wait, I got to let her out. Give me a second.
Well, they're going to Kita. I love watching Ghost Adventures, but they have a new Ghost Adventure. It's a house called Calls, and I was watching it when I woke up and there was 2 scratches on my neck. And I'm like, kid, I remember you telling me that, honey, the other day. So yeah, I remember you saying that. Hold on, I just feel like there was something bad vibes when I was on panel.
Mm-hmm.
No one did anything. That just was on panel. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
well, you did. You and if you look back, Hairbag, if you look back exactly when you were showing that picture and we were talking about it, you and Crystal dropped down at exactly the same time, twice.
Mm-hmm.
And when Karen was up here, we were hearing her perfect, and we had a lot of interference because everyone was saying in the chat there was interference going on. Karen played it back on her phone, and we could hear that interference, but we couldn't hear it on panel.
Yeah.
Damn it! I'll have to get my panel blessed.
Well,
I'm not scared of anything like that. I got my house blessed and stuff. I went through a lot of ghosty. I had a lot of ghostly adventures and a lot of bad things happen in different properties, and it didn't follow me. Thank God. And I felt it was more poltergeist than anything else. But yeah,
yeah.
just I got the Catholic priest to come out and bless this property and everything. I have a Bible in my bedroom. Ghost hunters, did you investigate at my old job? I am seen I'm seen on going there. And Michelle, are you in the UK as well, honey? There's lots of haunted places in the UK. Airbag, maybe it was a ghost. Kim is feeling a bit better. I have several stories, Kim. It's a shame that you're sick. We don't want to bring you up in panel if you're not well, honey. remember of the Texas haunted investigation when I lived in Texas. Wow. Oh, Kim has loads of stories, but she's not well. We'll do another ghost night another time when you're better, Kim. I got a gallon of Lourdes water. No fear of me. Eileen, she's gallons of holy water.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I was gonna say Kim does have a couple of stories, I think.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just want her to rest right now. We can do another ghost night, Kim. When Kim's 100%.
Mm.
Her air level, oxygen levels are at 94 right now. I want to smoke a cigarette bad. Sorry, Kim, honey.
Oh,
I'm gonna go nuts. Oh, bless you.
yeah. Yeah, Kim's got to be going nuts. She's not a person to sit around.
I know.
Yeah.
Likes to be active.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Well, I better drop down. I've had a
yeah.
bad headache all day.
Oh, bless you, Karen.
All the bullshit yesterday, and I freaked the fuck out. So, I lost my temper really bad. And,
Really?
yeah, and I have a really bad headache. Well, I had a migraine this morning. It was bad. I mean, I was actually I get the migraine so bad I start vomiting.
Oh, I know them. I had them a
Yeah,
few times.
yeah,
Not
and
often.
yeah, I get them quite often, the migraines, and from all the bullshit yesterday and freaking, I mean, I lost it. I don't want to talk about it, but I imagine there's people here that know exactly what happened with me last night, but I completely lost my cool that I haven't in a
Really?
very long time.
No,
And because I do have a bad temper and I try to keep it in check, I wound
I
up
know.
giving myself a fucking migraine.
Oh, I'm sorry
Yeah,
to hear that, Karen.
yeah. I was after I went off live last night. It started, and I've been suffering with it ever since. I took my migraine medicine, but it only subsides it to like it
Right,
takes the edge off where I could
right. Mm-hmm.
um talk a little bit, but like I'm wearing my sunglasses because the
The
sun was
sun,
bright
but
in the house before, and I have to shut the lights. And
yep. And sit in a dark room.
yeah, I can't lay down though, because if I lay down when the headache's that bad, I vomit even more. So,
Wow.
hmm
Well, I do understand them headaches. I had them.
hmm
I get them only once in a blue moon, but when I get them bad.
yeah, and
And
it stays
so,
with me. It'll probably be with me until tomorrow morning.
right.
But so yeah, Robin, I know the migraine will get me going. I could not believe I lost my fucking cool the way I did. I mean, I don't even know half the shit I said,
Mm,
when I was going off,
it's
because
okay.
that's unfortunately
I'm not
some
gonna ask you what it was
people.
about
Yeah,
because
no,
you want
yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
no.
People
Yeah,
get you to that point sometimes.
I know.
And I've gotten
Believe me, I
pushed
know.
to that point, and I lost control. I mean,
Okay.
I don't. I wish it wouldn't have happened because I'm only suffering today with it. But you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm tired of just people in general. I'm not talking about YouTube so much, so don't misconstrue it. It's just things in life, just people in life, like it could be a better world. People could just I remember going, so many years ago, you go to the store, somebody hold the door open for you and you'd say thank you, or somebody would cut a smile. Nobody does that anymore.
Mm,
Nobody does that.
I get what you're saying.
Door
Yeah.
right past you, like you're supposed to be holding the door. You say hello to someone, and it's like they look at you like, well, why are you saying hello to me? You smile. It's like you're doing something wrong. It's
Mm,
a sad fucking world.
yeah.
That's how I look at it. It's a sad world and I don't believe it was just the COVID either. I saw a lot of it prior to it happening. And
Mm,
it's just sad. Nobody has respect. There's a lot of entitlement out there. People feel now like the younger generation. And I just wish it would go back to the way it used to be.
yeah,
Just even somewhat, just all
some
the
bit.
getting beat up and murders and shots and the drug overdoses and the no respect today. And, you know, it's just a messed up world.
Mm,
Really scary.
yeah.
You
Here,
know.
bag, I hope you're okay.
Mhm.
That's good, Kim. How
Yeah.
about your oxygen levels? Our
Yeah.
oxygen levels, I think, we're at 94.
Yeah. Which is good.
Robin,
Yeah. Yeah. Which is good.
I think my father is coming over unexpectedly visit. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay,
Oh, yeah. She's gonna.
okay.
And I actually got to get off too, sweetie. I
Yeah,
hate to leave you here
no,
by yourself. But
no, it's
maybe
okay.
your bag will come back up now that you're not talking about that. Maybe he'll keep you company, you know.
Hi, Rose Petal, honey.
So, or somebody
Yeah,
else might want to
we
come
had a
up.
good day.
Hmm. You know. So, but all right. Well, it was nice telling you my story. You know.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. And it
Okay.
was so weird where we had the experience going on at the same time. We didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Um, it's all
Hmm.
recorded anyway.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and thank you for sharing all that, Karen.
Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, I just didn't want people to think, oh yeah, she's flipping crazy because
No, you're not. You're
actually
not.
it is what it is. So
No, you're not crazy.
yeah. So I can
Yeah.
be. Yeah,
Well, that's a different kind of crazy.
I think we're all a little crazy at times, right?
Right, yeah, we
We're
can
all
all lose it
human.
a bit. You lose
Yeah,
it a bit, you know.
yeah, of course. So
Mm-hmm.
I try
Yes,
not to, but it does happen. Hmm.
yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna go put ice on my head again, I think, and
right.
I'll maybe see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem, Karen, honey. And thank you once again for coming up and
Oh,
sharing your story.
and it's nice to hear you being cheerful and no drama. That's a good thing. Let's just keep it that way.
All day long with no drama.
Yeah,
You
exactly. Exactly.
know,
It's
not
not. I
mentioning
gotta get my
names.
daughter's dog. Wait a minute. Stop talking.
Quite a pleasant day today, actually.
I'm babysitting my daughter's dog. She went camping with the children and her
Oh,
husband. So,
yeah.
yeah. So the dog is too old. So she was barking to come in. So, but okay.
Lucy saying, Karen, I'm proud of you, honey.
Oh, thank you. Proud of me of what? So, what are you proud of me of?
Well, I think everyone knows that you're doing really well, Karen.
Oh, thank you.
You are.
Yeah.
You're laughing and
I
joking
still
and
have my
everything.
moments and everything with my husband being gone, but
Yeah, I know,
I
honey,
try.
I know.
Yeah, I try really hard. I do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
stay strong.
Yeah. Yep. That's the only thing I can do, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. You have a lovely night. It's late there anyway for you, no? You should be going to
Yeah,
bed soon.
it's 12:49 a.m. here right now.
Yeah. Well, you better get some sleep yourself.
Yeah, I won't be staying on much
Yeah.
longer myself.
Yeah. Because you need
My
rest.
third, my third live today.
Hmm.
Oh, so
Yeah.
there you go, guys. We had some ghost stories. We did our ghost night,
Hmm.
and it's absolutely amazing. And if you listen back on the
Hmm.
replay, you will hear the interference when Karen was speaking. Which, when we were on panel at the time, there was three of us, it was me, Crystal, and Karen. We
Hmm.
couldn't hear anything,
Yeah.
nothing at all.
Hmm.
So that's amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you, Karen, for coming up. And I'm
Okay.
going to say good night to every beautiful one of you. Thank you very much for coming in. Please hit the like, get us up there in the algorithms.
Hmm.
And thank you very much, PJ Wishes, Mary,
Okay. Good
Teresa,
night, sweetie.
Rose Petal, Robin, Eileen from Ireland, everybody. Thank you so much. We had a really good night tonight. And please hit the like on the way out if you liked it. Kim, I would like to see that you your YouTube video. Yeah, it's feel better, everyone. Yeah, everyone, please hit the like, get us up in the algorithms. There's 41 of you in the chat, believe it or not. And I gotta say good night to you because it's really late in the UK. God bless you all, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Remember, be good to everybody, guys. Be nice. And please hit the like on the way out. Help us get us up their channel up there. And we actually, for the first time, I really enjoyed you doing some YouTubing today because there was no drama, there was no mention of me being on anywhere, and I had no trolls, and I entirely enjoyed all the lives I have done without drama. Thank God. Thanks everyone for coming in. Good night and God bless. Take care, everybody.